Jai Hind. I am Madhu Agrawal, Assistant Professor in IT Department, AKGEC Ghaziabad. Our today's topic is filter, map and reduce function used in Python. These are some special functions and very useful functions which are used in Python: filter, map and reduce. First, we see the filter function, how it works, what is the purpose of this. The purpose of the filter function is filter the given sequence. What is the purpose? Filter the given sequence. This sequence, what is the sequence? This sequence may be a list, a tuple, etc., or a string, with the help of a function that test each element in the sequence to be true or false. Means, if we are given some set of numbers or set of data and we want to extract some data according to some feature or some action on the data, then we will use the filter function, as the name already suggests, filter. Or we can say the filter functions return an iterator. What will it returns? It returns an iterator. After the action, after the filtering, it returns the iterator where the items are entered, filtered through a function to test if the item is accepted or not. We will see the example to clarify all these. Now, first we see the syntax of the filter function. What is the sequence? How to write the filter in coding? So, we will use two parameters in filter function. First parameter is a function. According to this function, we will perform some action on the each element of the sequence, which is the second parameter of this filter function. So, two arguments are required to perform the filter on the sequence. Now, the function that tests if each element of a sequence is true or not, means this function is applied to the each and every element of the given sequence, and if the condition passes, then this will return the true value about that particular element, otherwise it will return false. And the second parameter, sequence. What is sequence? Sequence which need to be filtered. It can be set, it can be set, a list, tuple or containers of any iterator, means this can be a string and something. Now, what will it returns? It returns the iterator. It returns the iterator that is already filtered. Now, we will see example. Now, the example, find the element greater than 5. If we are given a set of element and find the elements greater than a particular value, in this example we just say this is 5, then my list is a list having some numbers, just 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 10. And what will the output? Output will be the element greater than 5. How we will achieve? Greater than 5 means this element, this element, this element. How we will achieve? We will apply the filter function, and first parameter of this filter function is a function which will test this particular condition. What is the condition? Greater than 5. So, perform greater than 5 on which? On this my list as a second parameter. Here we will use a lambda function as a parameter. We will make a separate function. We can also make, we will see later how to make. but here we will use the lambda function. Now after performing the filtration, this will return the iterator, and we will convert this iterator into a particular list for further action, and then we will print this particular NL after this list, new list. So our output will be the 6, 7 and 10. Just see here, our given list is 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 10. We will apply the function is lambda function is lambda function is lambda and parameter x, and what is the action is greater than 5. This is the lambda function here. So first 1 is passed in this function as a value of x, and this is 1 is greater than 5. This is false for the parameter 1. So this is not added into the filter iterator. Now second parameter 4 is passed as a value of x, and for 4 this is for 4 this is 1, for 4 this is also false, and next parameter 5, for 5 is greater than 5 is also false. Then for next parameter 6, for 6 is greater than 5, this is true. So for 6 this is true, so this is added into the iterator, means 6 come into the iterator. Now 7 as a x value, 7 is greater than 5, true, so add this into the new list. Next parameter is 10, for 10 this is already true, 10 is greater than 5, so this 10 is included in this list and converted into a final list 6, 7 and 10. Okay. So this function is applied each and every element of the sequence. Here the sequence is a list. Now another example we will see. Just find the positive integers. The given list is this one. Now find the positive integers means we want to filter some data, or we want to choose some data according to the condition. What is the condition? Now positive is the condition. Positive means the number which is greater than 0, greater than equal to 0. Here this is the condition according to our given problem statement. So here we also use the lambda function. Same scenario is here. Now the first this lambda function is called for the 1. Here the data is whole the sequence 1. For 1 this condition is true or false. 1 is greater than equal to 0. The condition is true. So this is added into the this particular list. Now the second parameter we will apply second parameter in this function. So x, now x is -3 greater than equal to 0, no, this is false, so this is not added into filter. Now the next parameter 45 is greater than equal to 0, yes, this is greater than 0, so this is added into the filtered list. Now next parameter from the data sequence, next parameter is -87 is greater than equal to 0, yes or no, negative number means false, so this will not added into this filtered list. Now next parameter 65 is greater than equal to 0, yes, this is greater than means condition is true, then add this into the filtered list. Now next parameter 76 is greater than equal to 0. Yes, this is true. So add this into the filtered list. Now 84, this is minus 84, not 84. At minus 84, again negative number. So condition is false, not add into the list. Next is 90, next is 90. 90 is greater than equal to 0. Yes, so add this into the list 90. Next is 34. Again condition becomes false, so don't add into the list. Now 0. 0 is greater than equal to 0. Yes, here equal to condition means positive number, so add into the list. Now the 100. 100 is also greater than 0. So now no other number. So our list is 145, 65, 75, 90, 0 and 100 that are the positive integers. So with the single line of code, with the help of this particular filter function, we can done our filtering selection action applied on the each element. Now we will convert into the list and print this new list. New list is here 145, 65, 76, 90, 0 and 100. Okay. So with the help of filter function we have done. Now here the same, find the positive integers. We have already find in the previous, but here we will not use the lambda. We will use here a separate function positive. So either use the lambda or use the separate function here. Just we define a function positive and give number and check the condition for this number, n is greater than 0, then return what? True. If this is false, then return false. On the this true and false return value, we will filter our data. Same action is here. Now see here. Now filter on which data? Filter action is applied on the data. The first data is 1. Now here if we will consider this one 1, for 1 this positive function is called, means the value of n is become 1. This 1 is greater than equal to 0. Yes, this is true. This return true. So this will add into the list. Now second minus 3. Positive function is called for the minus 3. Minus 3 comes here as a value of n. N is greater than equal to 0. This is now false. This will return false. So this will not add into the list. Now next number is 45. 45 pass into the this positive function 45. So n become 45 in this case, and 45 is greater than equal to 0. This will return true. True means this will add into the sequence, new sequence, filtered sequence, that is 45. In the same scenario, proceed at the last and we will get the final output here. So only difference is, in the previous slide we have used the lambda function and here we will use the a separate function. Okay. So actually code are very small, so we will use lambda function many times. Okay. Now see another example, very interesting example, this one. Find the vowels in the given string. How to find the vowels in the given string? If we will make this program without using filter function, then big code will arise, but with the help of filter function, a single line code, just input the number, receive the input from the user in the variable name, and we will check for each and every letter that it is a vowel or it is not. Means vowel means vowels A, E, I, O, U either in small letter or A, E, I, O, U in capital letter. So, we will use here lambda x. Each letter, for each letter, this lambda function is called, and check x in the in operator used here. X in this particular sequence A, E, I, O, U means vowel, set of vowels. If it lies in this one, then it will return true, otherwise false. So, just an example, if we have received an input education, so first for the E, this function is called. Now, the value of this particular x E. So, E in A, E, I, O, U, yes, this is here. So, this will return what? True, and this is added into the this particular list. Now, second is D. Now, the this function is called for the this particular letter D. D in A, E, I, O, U, sorry, D in A, E, I, O, U, no, this will return false. So, this is not added into the list. Now, for the next U, now X become U in this particular, yes, U is here. So, this will return true, means this is added into the this particular list. Now, next is C. So, X becomes C. C in this particular set, no, this will return false, not added in the list. Now, the next is A. X become A in the given list, yes, this is here. So, this will return true, means added into the list. Now, next is T. X become T. T in this particular in operator apply on the T in this one, no, this will return false. So, not added into the new list. Now, next read the I in this particular, yes, this is here. So, this will return true. So, I is added here. Now, next is O. Now, X as a parameter, O as a passed into the this particular function, O is here. So, this will return true. So, O is added here. Now, next is N. X become N as a parameter. N in this particular list, no. So, this will return false. So, this is not added into the list. Whole the characters are read. So, we will get the alphabet in the vowels in the given list. Find the vowels in the given list A, E, I, O, U, all the vowels here. So, with the single line of code, we can easily write the function with the help of this particular predefined filter function. Okay. Now, move the next function, very useful function, map function. The map function executes a special function for each item in the iterable. The item is set to the function as a parameter. Now, the same scenario here, but if we want to perform some action on each and every element of the sequence, then we will use the map function. Just an example, if we say give the square of each number of the list, so what will apply? Map. We are some actions are mapped to each and every element. So, there map function is useful. What is the syntax for the map function? The syntax for map function is same, two parameters here. First is function, second is iterable. As in the filter function, same parameter is here, but the action is different. Now, see the example here, square of each element. Here square, this is action, perform this action on each and every element of the given list. So, how we will do? we will do this work with the help of the map function. Say here we will also use the lambda function. Lambda function is here, we will passing the parameter x and returning the square of this particular variable, and this section is applied on each and every element of the given sequence, that is data. Data is here 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now we will see how we will achieve this output. Okay, here x as a parameter, x as a parameter. So on the first data, that is 1, applied here 1. So action is 1 into 1, 1 into 1. So output is 1. 1 is added into the list. Okay. Now the second data is 2. Now x become 2. Action is 2 into 2. 2 into 2. The value is 4. Now 4 is here. Next data is 3. X become 3. 3 into 3. This become 9. 9 is added into the list. Now next parameter 4. X become 4. Action is 4 into 4. 4 into 4, that is 16. Now 16 is added into the list. Next parameter is 5. This is 5. Action is 5 into 5. Action is here 5 into 5. This become 25. 25 added into the given list. Next parameter is 6. Now x becomes 6. X become 6. Action is 6 into 6. Value is 36. Now 36 into added into the list. Our list is exhausted. So we will print the this iterator and convert into the list. So we will get the output. Here we see the number of element is here 6 and number of element in the output is always 6. If the element is number of element n, so here n. Same number of element in the after the application of the map function, because each same action is applied on each and every element. So same number of element we will get after process. We will see another example just here. Same example with the help of a separate function. Just here we will not use the lambda function here. Just give the name of the function here. Square, SQR is the name of the function. Here no need to pass externally. Okay, this function perform my function perform the action each and every element of the data. So there is no need to pass separately as in general function calling. Just give the name of the function here. So 1 function is called, value of n become 1, 1 into 1, this will return 1. Okay, and next is 2 here, 2 into 2 return 4. So 4, and same scenario here. In the filter function we will not get the same length of the list as output, because we will their selection process, we will select or reject in the filter function, but here we will match some action on each and every element. So the length will be the same as in input function, as in input parameter. Now calculate the length of each word. Now calculate the length of each word. Here each means apply the same action is length, each word in the tuple. Okay. So, we will perform the action on the same action on the all the elements. So, see here the given tuple is this one, apple, banana, 3 elements apple, banana and cherry here, and we will find the length, means length of this, length of this and length of this same action. So, we will make a separate function here. We can also use the lambda function. Here we make the separate function, return length of the n simply. So, see here parameter is n, my function, just give the name of the function my function. Now, this function applied for the first parameter, that is apple. Here apple, first parameter apple. Apple is passed into the my function as a parameter n, and this will return length of the n. Length of the n. What is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5 will return here. Now, the next parameter, apply the same function, banana. Banana as a parameter here. So, this will return length of the this particular banana. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 letter E here. That is the length of the this particular element. That is 6. So, this will return 6. Now, next parameter. Pass the next parameter, that is cherry. Cherry as a parameter n. Now, this will return length of the n. Length of the n. What is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. No further parameter in the list. So, exhausted, and this we will convert this parameter, that is iterator, into the list, and we will find the 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 6 and 6. That is length of the each element of the tuple, as we see. Okay. Same action here. Now, same, make new fruits by sending 2 iterable object into the function. Here, see here, we want to make a new list. Here 2 parameter. Just see here 2 parameter, 2 parameter for action, and first parameter is that is particular function, and we want apply, we will receive the first parameter here and first parameter from the second list, and apple, orange. Apple is passed as a this particular a parameter apple, and this orange as a second parameter a plus b. Now, the concatenation operator plus is applied. So, apple, orange, we will get the apple, orange. Now, second parameter here and second parameter here. So, banana, lemon, banana, lemon, banana plus lemon, concate, we will get banana, lemon. Now, the next parameter, cherry, pineapple, passed as a argument a and b, cherry plus pineapple. So, this will give the cherry and pineapple. Okay. Now, the next function is reduce. The reduce function in Python takes a predefined function and applies it to all the elements in the iterable, that is list, tuple, dictionary, and computes a single valued result. Okay. Single valued result. If we want to apply, just say here our given list is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want to find the summation of all the elements in the list. So, we will find 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, we will get 3, 3 plus 3, we will get 6, then 6 plus 4, we will get 10. This is the single valued result. So, if we want to perform this type of action here, we will use the reduce function. What is the syntax? Same is function and then iterable. Two parameters here, and this function defines in the fun tools module, function tool, shortcut function func, function tools module. So before applying the reduce function, we must include the fun tool module in our code. Now see, so what are the steps? Operates on the first two items of the iterable, as we see here in before. 1 plus 2 we will get. First apply the plus operation on first two parameters and save the result. Save the result, operates on the saved result and the next item. Next item is 4, 1 2 3, 3 plus 3. Now save the result 6 and apply this particular result into next item, that is 4. 6 plus 4 equal 10. So operate the save result and next item on the iterable. Proceed in this way over the pair of values until all the items of the iterable are used. Okay. Now example, add all the values on the list. Same example here, 1 2 3 4 5 list, and we will apply lambda xy as function. We will return x plus y and apply this particular list. So this will take, first time this will take first two parameter x y, first two parameter 1 and 2, and this will return x plus y as a result, that is 3. Now this particular result become the first parameter for the next time 3, and next parameter, second parameter comes from this particular list, that is 3. Now the result is 6. Now the result is x plus y, that is 6. Now this 6 become the first parameter of the list of the operation, and 4 as a second parameter. This will return 10, and this 10 as a first parameter, and next parameter comes from the list. 10 plus 5 equal 15. List exhausted, so our result is 15. Okay. Same here, factorial function we will use, calculate factorial using reduce. So how to enter a number? Okay, just guess the number is 4, and we will apply the same 1 to 4. N plus 1, 4 plus 5, 5 is excluded, so 1 to 4 range. This will produce 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, apply the mult function x into y. Just see, 1 2 3 4 mult function. First time this first two parameters, 1 into 2, 1 into 2, 1 into 2, this become 2 as a result. Now this 2 as a first parameter of this particular mult, 2 into 3, and second parameter comes from here, 2 into 3, this become 6. Okay. Now 6 as a first parameter and the 4 as a second parameter, 4 from the list, 6 into 4, that is 24. List exhausted, our whole list exhausted, so our output is 24. So with the help of reduce function, we calculate the factorial of a given number. Calculate sum of square of a given list. Sum of square means add square. First perform the multiply each element. So here map square, here map, and then use the reduce. Both are applied here, reduce and map. So 1 square with the help of this particular 1 square, that is 1, and from here second parameter 2 square, that is 4. We are getting the list, and 3 square we are getting 9, then 4 square we are getting 16, then 5 square we are getting 25. Now we will get a list and apply the reduce function on this particular list. 1 plus 4, that is 4, here 4 plus 9, that is 13, here 13 plus 16, that is 29, 29 plus 25, that is . 54, sorry, 54. Okay. Output is 54. So just see, output is 54, no problem. Okay. So in today lecture we have studied the three important functions used in Python, that are filter, map and reduce. Okay.